Bought over 60 years ago, Kentucky Eagle has changed names and increased in size. They now operate out of a LEED-certified 190,000 square foot facility, the first LEED-certified beverage distribution center in the United States. Family-owned and committed to their community and the environment, Kentucky Eagle is a business worth noticing.
My father bought this company in 1948, and it was a 100,000 case operation, and he bought it from a fellow named Benny Robinson. Over the years we moved the name to Kentucky Eagle Beer, but at that time it was a 100,000 case operation in Richmond, and they served lettuce right off the same truck. So we've changed, and we are now a 5.5 million case operation here in Lexington, serving central Kentucky. About 5 or 6 years ago, I realized that I needed to find some efficiencies with my business. So at that time, I made the decision to close my 2 satellites, one being in Richmond and one being in Winchester. So before I started building, Gray was one of the companies that put a bid for my building. And in their conversation with me, they said, "Have you ever thought about doing LEED, being LEED certified?" And I said, you know, I had thought about that because I'd heard of another business in town, Centerpoint property. They were going to be LEED certified, and I'd heard that. And I thought, what a cool thing to do. So I asked about it, inquired about it, what the expense would be to do it, and what all it entailed. And so I thought, I'm going to do it.
One of the important things here was we started from the very beginning of construction. Our site construction crew recycled materials, sorted materials into different components, steel, cardboard, and we recycled almost 285 tons of materials that would have wound up in a landfill, instead went to recycling. Behind this wall is what's called the CEW, which stands for Controlled Environment Warehouse. And Anheuser-Busch gives the distributorships a set point, temperature point for every month. And it's not particularly for temperature, it's for humidity control, because packaging on beer falls apart very easily and the color runs. So the set point is taken into account where we're located, the typical humidity for that month, and then it's calculated. And our whole mechanical system is designed to keep it within 1 degree of that set point.
Okay.
So
how difficult is that?
It can be somewhat difficult because, as you can imagine, on days like today, hot beer from the brewery has been traveling in over-the-road trucks. Right. It comes in.
And no one wants hot beer.
No one wants hot, well, except in European countries.
Very true.
But when the beer comes in, we have to get it to set point within a certain amount of minutes to meet Anheuser-Busch standards. And so our whole system is designed in order to get that beer to the right set point and keep it at the right set point.
Can we go in there?
Sure.
Okay. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Come on. That is a lot of beer.
You know, the person that we worked with here the most, Rick Murphy, his mother was the chief financial officer. So, you know, it's a family-oriented type of business
And you have
here.
Ann and Tate, who, not only that, but what I found very interesting is that female-owned.
Yes,
as well, in a very male-dominated industry.
It's a very male-dominated industry, but they've made their own niche and you know, are accepted, you know, in Kentucky as leaders.
So, what do you have a favorite beer?
That's actually a trick question because I don't drink beer. However, this
tequila and the box is
my
damaged.
favorite.
I think that actually this needs to come with us.
I like that.
We can inspect it for later.
That sounds good to me. I like that.
Well, it's wonderful to own a business in Lexington because our community is just such a great community. We're very involved in the community. I'm a big believer in giving back to the community, and it's been wonderful to Kentucky Eagle, so I'd like to give back to it.